Our class is about the word formation of combined words. In advance, I need to say our curriculum design. Our course title is about combining words, applicable grade is third grade. Subject is the word formation. The learning outcomes is students could grasp the basic concepts of combined words, and the students are able to use the rules of combined words independently and develop an interest in combined words. The activity we divided in three parts. The first is the pre-activity. We will play a video about the combined words introduction to get students to observe the part of speech. And through the observation, students can find that non-classmen can form new words like the toothbrush and football. And B is the participation part. Students take turn using combined words to make sentences. Next is a game named Honeywall. The game 1 and game 2 is a learn game. And game 3 and game 4 is matching combined words. Just use the knowledge learned in game 1 and 2. Next is plot the transparent and occupied combined words. Transparent combined words is just like the toothbrush. It's very easy to guess the meaning. The latest part is mastery part. Just to review the core concepts and discuss. For how to teach this lesson, we will use the multimedia resources like the video and the web pages to activity students create knowledge and develop an interest in combined words. And we will get students to discover the basic formation of combined words through the observation and questioning. For the engagement, we will use the TBLT method. Teacher's character is just get students to take turn to make sentences and use combined words, and strengthen the practical application in the context. It's the face-to-face method, so that students can take turns speaking face-to-face, and teachers comment in real time and encourage interaction. The course summary is just taste students of combined words through the class question and answer and group discussion. For the rational, we will use the ZPD method in advance. Teacher provides scaffolding instruction to help students transition from recognition combined words to understanding and use them. And for the engagement, we will use TBLT method. Through the interactive games and sentence making tasks, students learn combined words in a real context. For the last part, we will use CLT method. Through the group work tasks, students are guided to discuss transparent and occupied combined words by improving their practical application ability. For the challenge in the classroom, the first is the challenge for teacher. The teacher faces several challenges in this lesson. They need to help students understand the difference between the two form compound words while keeping the class focused during the game-based activities. Making sure all students participate actively can be tricky, and time management is also important to cover everything within 45 minutes. Plus, they have to provide extra support for students with different language levels. The next one is the challenge for students. Students face challenge in understanding how combined words are formed, especially the occupied ones with non-literal meanings. Staying focused on learning during games. Expression themselves in activities like storytelling and quickly adapting to different tasks can also be difficult. Additionally, working in groups requires communication and teamwork skills, which some students may struggle with.
Foundation delivers the sixth part. One is example compare words text library. Use the vector example and compares for example picture moments to help students understand. The two parts is automating time management. Plan the time of each season's responsible and set timing reminder to ensure source pass of words. The three part is different citation, print additions, vocabularies, programs, dissertation, or levels test for students of all levels. The fourth part is a stronger vocabulary competitions, primary-based vocabulary for class. Pay attention to example in class and think more about the legal compare words. Improve your presentation skills. Activity participation in activities such as story and be abroad. Another to express yourself even if the grammar is not perfect. The other is improve comprehension and comprehension. Take the intake to competition in group tests, listen to others, and learn to work as a team. The sixth is data analyze. One is student performance. Student performance can be assessed through classroom application. Learn more tolerance the pre-interviews, ability to focus, follow interactions, and teacher-student interaction. In addition, the profiles and data of student question also reflect their level of understand and available to see. The student feedback can be collected through interviews, classroom activity, exercise sheets, handout questions, and questions to help students understand. Students learn examples and positive confusion, so as teaching strongest. The seventh is the conclusion. The conclusion, students are able to understand the basic context of computer words and are able to use the computer words. For example, non-plan, non-wrong. Through classroom activity and games, students develop a strong interest in computer words. Most students can distinguish between transparent computer words, for example, toothbrush, and mere computer words such as honeycomb. The student performance, the student activity, participation in classroom activity, especially in the honeycomb games, showing a high level of interest and participation. Through group discussion and test completion, students can better use the computer words to express themselves. The room for improvement. Some students still have difficulty understanding real computer words, and the teaching of these parts can be stronger through more example and exercise in the future. The end is a reflection. Progress fashion, a team of cross-destinies. Computer destiny, computer through selective knowledge and critical activity, especially through games such as Hollywood to enhance student sense of engagement and interest in learning. The content of the course is graphical, from the simple compared words to the complex distinction between transplantation and mere compared words, which agrees with the level of student cognitive development. Shortcoming of cross-destination. Class time is limited, and some activities such as group discussion are not fully developed. So we can consider extending class hour and optimization time allocation in the future. Some students are more passive in the student classroom, and more intermissions things can be in the future to ensure that every student can actively participate. Thank you.